Liz, even though you knew that WNIT bid was out there, regardless of what happened in Green Bay, what does it feel like to get a chance to play in the postseason?
I'm relieved. I know I'm very happy, but after the Loyola game, I was more relieved that we got in because, you know, I said it last night too, that Loyola game was by far the most disappointing game of the season. I did not want to end like that. Not just for me personally, but more for Brandy because, you know, she's done so much for this team and so much for this program. And to not come out and show no heart, and that's the way her career is going to end, is not fair for her. So I'm very relieved that we got in. I'm relieved that we got another chance. And I hope that we don't take this one for granted like we did on Friday. But I am very happy. I don't want the season to be over.
Liz, how about playing at home? Coach said, I think he alluded to the fact that being an automatic qualifier, he almost expected to be at home. Did you guys expect to be at home, or were you legitimately surprised last night when you saw that?
Oh no, I was really happy. That's the first thing I saw at Youngstown State, and that made me really happy. Because I don't know how the seeding works in the tournament. I knew that we had a chance, but I always thought the WNIT was kind of like the national one where you would just go random places. So I'm very happy we get to play here at home.
Liz, what do you know about Indiana State? You said last night you were going to check up on them and see what you could find out.
Yeah, I did a little bit of research. I tried my best. But, you know, some of the stats don't show you all the other things that are way more important. Coach Bolin said they play hard, and he's watched film on them already. I'm positive. But looking at all other stats and stuff, I mean, they handled one of our conference teams very well. They handled UIC, you know, without any problems. I think they beat him by like 30, which is something we didn't do this year. So that makes me a little nervous. But they have some, you know, they have different leaders in all categories and assists, rebounds, and points. So it shows that they're not a one-man team. And I know the Missouri Valley Conference is very good in basketball. I've heard that from numerous people. So I don't know, I'm excited.
With that being said, Liz, what are the realistic goals of this team?
You know, I don't know what our goals are because I feel like on any given day, if we want to work hard, I don't see us losing. You know, there aren't many teams out there that if we play the best we can and Brandy drops 40. I mean, I personally don't think a team can beat us. Now I understand there's gonna be bad shooting days and stuff, but you know, like we did on Friday, if we don't want to play, you know, why bother showing up?
I know this is a question that's hard to answer no matter when it happens, but how can you be 2 wins away from reaching the goal of getting to the NCAA tournament and then coming out like you didn't want to play in the first of those 2? I don't get that.
I don't either. I was so frustrated after that game. I don't know. That's the frustrating part about being on a team sometimes, I think. You know, I'm happy on my team because there's no way that I could ever, you know, win a game by myself. I'm too small and stuff. But at the same time, it's also frustrating because you have to depend on others. And I'm not saying I played a perfect game, and I'm not saying I had the best attitude for that game either. But if there are 2 or 3 people that don't want to show up that game, you know, it goes down the tank. You're depending on other people, and sometimes that dependency can, you know, leave everyone else's hopes and dreams up for grabs too.
Has there been anything in practice to indicate or anything during the week since your last game that could happen again or not, or is that?
No, and that's why I'm proud of this team because when we lose a game, we always win the next one. Coach Bolin said we lost 2 straight. I don't remember that happening. Did we? We didn't? Okay, I wasn't sure. But, you know, once again, we lost, but we always make the best of it, and we always come out and play really hard the next game. And when we have team meetings like that, everyone wants to come out and, you know, our hearts manage to, you know, show up again. So I think we're taking the best things we can from that loss.